Hello everyone, welcome to all who are watching these videos. In this video, I explain to you the continuity Eamcet problems. Okay, the first question, f of x is equal to cos 3x minus cos 4x by x square for x not equal to 0, and this value is equal to 7 by 2 for x is equal to 0. Is at x is equal to 0, the function at x is equal to 0 is, that is a given question. One function is given and given that at x is equal to 0, what is this at x is equal to 0? Options are continuous function, discontinuous function, left continuous function and right continuous function. Now to check the left continuity or right continuity, we want the conditions x less than 0, x greater than 0 in the given question. But those conditions are not given, that is, it is enough to check whether it is the continuous or discontinuous. Okay, to find the values of the left continuous function or right continuous function, we want the conditions x less than 0, x greater than 0 here. But the conditions are not given here in the question. The conditions are not given. So it is enough to check, that is, we don't need to find the left continuity or right continuity. Okay, that is, we don't need to check the third and fourth conditions. We have to check only whether it is the continuous function or discontinuous function. We have to check only whether it is continuous function or discontinuous function. Okay, now first, what is the continuous function definition? If limit x tends to a, f of x is equal to f of a, then the function is said to be the continuous function. If the value limit x tends to a, f of x is equal to f of a, this is the continuity definition. Now we have to check the continuity at x is equal to 0. That is, we have to find the values limit x tends to 0 value and f of 0 value. We have to find these two values. If these two values are equal, then the given function is continuous function. If these two values are not equal, then the function is not a continuous function. Okay, if these two values are equal, then the function is continuous function. So first we take this value. What is f of 0? Already given in the question, f of 0 is equal to 7 by 2. F of x is equal to 7 by 2 at x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0. X is equal to 0 means f of 0. F of 0 is equal to 7 by 2. This value is 7 by 2. Now we want this value. What is this? Limit x tends to 0, f of x is equals to limit x tends to 0. What is f of x value? One function is given here. What is that function? Cos 3x minus cos 4x by x square. Already in the limits topic, I told you about one formula. The formula is limit x tends to 0, cos ax minus cos bx by x square is equal to 1 by 2 into p square minus a square. Limit x tends to 0, cos ax minus cos bx by x square is equal to 1 by 2 into p square minus a square. Now applying that formula here to this one, then what we get? So this total value is equal to, how to take that answer? 1 by 2 into b square minus a square. What are a comma b values? 3 comma 4. B square minus a square means 16 minus 9, that is equal to 7 by 2. Therefore limit value is equal to 7 by 2. F of 0 is equal to 7 by 2. As these two values are equal, therefore the function is continuous function. Since here we get the two values are equal, so this is the continuous function. If suppose these two values are not equal, it is not a continuous function. So answer is that the given function is the continuous function at x is equal to 0. That is the first option. Okay. Second sum, f of x is equal to x into sine of 1 by x for x not equal to 0, and this value is equal to 0 for x is equal to 0 at x is equal to 0 is. Here also what are the options? Continuous function, right continuous function, left continuous function cannot be determined. So again we have to check the values f of 0 and limit value. So first, to check the continuity, first of all we have to find the values f of 0 value and limit x tends to 0, f of 0 value. To check the continuity, first we have to find these two values. If these two values are equal, then the given function is continuous at x is equal to 0. Okay, so first finding f of 0 value. What is f of 0? Already clearly given in the question. X is equal to 0, then the function is equal to 0. That is, f of 0 is equal to 0, x is equal to 0, f of 0 is equal to 0. So the first value is equal to 0. Now what is limit value? Limit x tends to 0, f of x is equals to limit x tends to 0, f of x is equal to limit x tends to 0. What is f of x function? X into sine of 1 by x. X into sine of 1 by x. Now taking that x is equal to 0 here, then what we get? 0 into anything is equal to 0. 1 by 0 sine infinity, which returns for finite value 0. X tends to 0 means this is 0 and 0 into anything is equal to 0. So limit is equal to 0. Therefore, limit x tends to 0, f of x is equal to f of 0. So, the function is continuous and x is equal to 0. Okay, that is the first option. Next problem, if the function f of x is equal to e power x square minus cos x by x square for x not equal to 0 is continuous at x is equal to 0, then what is the value of the f of 0? So, given that one function is given here for x not equal to 0, given that it is a continuous function at x is equal to 0, a continuous function, then what is f of 0 value? Now, what is the definition of the continuous function first? It is continuous at 0 means f of 0 value is equal to limit x tends to 0 f of x. So, this is the definition of the continuity. Given that the function is continuous function, that is, since it is a continuous function, we have that f of 0 is equal to limit x tends to 0 f of x. What is the given question? We have to find the value f of 0. We have to find this value. But what is this value? This value is nothing but limit x tends to 0 f of x. That is, to find the value f of 0, it is enough to find only this value since these two values are equal. Okay. Now this is equal to limit x tends to 0. What is f of x value? E power x square minus cos x by x square. Now when we take x is equal to 0 directly in the given question, then what it returns? E power 0 1 minus cos 0 1 by x is equal to 0. Means it returns the value 0 by 0. So to find this limit value, we have to apply the L'Hospital rule. That is equals to limit x tends to 0, e power x square derivative e power x square, again x square derivative 2x minus cos x derivative minus sin x by x square derivative 2x. Okay. Now this is equals to, now separating the limit value, limit x tends to 0, e power x square into 2x by 2x plus sin x by 2x. Now this is equals to, here 2x and 2x gets cancelled. Now replacing the x is equal to 0, e power 0 plus 1 by 2 into limit x tends to 0 sin x by x is equal to 1. So the answer is 1 plus 1 by 2, that is equal to 3 by 2, which is the second option.